Hello friends, welcome to Techmaima YouTube channel. In this video we will see about file handling in Python. Okay, so there are three different modes are available. One is read mode, write mode and append mode. In each and every mode, four different categories are there. Okay, so when it comes to read, you can use R, that's a mode. R means you can only read the file, you cannot do anything else. Write or append, you can't do anything. So that is called read mode. R plus is a read and write. You can read a file which is already created and you have in your folder, and you can write the file as well if you want by using the R plus mode. When it comes to RB, you can read only the file which is in a binary format. RB, read binary. Okay. RB plus in the sense you can read and write the files which is in a binary format. So this is the four different categories in the read mode. Okay. And next one is write. So you can use W to show that it's a write mode. W to show it's in a write mode. So you can write the file. When you're using the write mode, the advantage is if the file is already exists, it will overwrite the file. If the file doesn't exist in your folder or system, it will create a new file in the file name which you're going to give. That is the benefit of using W, write mode. Okay. W plus in the sense you can write as well as read. You can write a file as well as you can read the file. That is the benefit of W plus. And similar to RB, WB is write binary. You can write the files which is in a binary format. And WB plus is write and read binary file formats. And when it comes to append, A is used for adding a new value into your file. So append, you can do only append, you can't do write or you can't do you can't read the file. So A plus is for append as well as read purpose we can use. And AB is append binary, only binary formatted files you can append. And AB plus is you can append and read binary formatted files. So these are the 12 different categories of file handling in Python. Okay, so in this video I will explain you the important topics like read, write, append, RB plus, W plus, this modes and all. Let's get into the video. So initially I have shown write. This code I just wrote. In the end of the video I will tell you how to write the code as well. So let's see what is write. And before that, one thing keep in mind, whenever you open a file you have to close it. Okay, don't keep it open. This is very common thing. Whenever you open a file you have to close it. So it's very simple. To open a file you have to use open statement, OPEN. Okay, so SAM is a reference name that I'm using to refer this. You can use anything that you want. SAM equal to open sam.txt is the file name that I wanted to create. So I'm not using read mode because I don't have a file in the name of SAM. I'm using W mode so that I can create a new file as well. So I opened a file in write mode so that I can write as well if I want. For loop I used to just make this lines for 10 lines. If you want you can ignore this line. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so I created a file and I wrote welcome to file handling in that file and I closed the file. So this is the format of opening a file and closing a file, how to write in a file. Okay, it's done. Process is executed. Let me go to the section and I will show you here. sam.txt. See, welcome to file handling is what I wrote. So that is reflecting here, right? This is how you can write a file. Okay, next one is read a file, how to read a file. Okay, so SAM, I'm using the again same reference name, copy paste the same code which you mentioned above. Open sam.txt, but here I'm mentioning the read mode. R is read mode. Okay, so print sam.read. I wanted to read what is there in SAM. So print sam.read and I close the file. It is giving me the output as welcome to file handling. That's all. This is how you can use the read mode. Okay, and coming to reading files line by line. Anyhow, I wrote only one line. So now I will tell you, if at all you have 100 lines or 1000 lines, how to read the lines one by one. So that is the reason here I use for loop. For loop, you know the purpose of for loop, right? It will read line by line. That is the purpose of using for loop. So I'm just taking for I in range 10. 10 means 0 to 9 it will be counted. And here I'm using /n to make sure these lines are printed one by one, one by one, one by one. Else it will become like a paragraph. That is the reason. Okay, so here I'm using a reference name as R. You can use anything that you want. R equal to open sam.txt in the mode of read. For I in R. So as a reference, it will take all the values in R, whatever is present in R, and print I. So it just printed and giving the result as one by one, one by one, one by one. So welcome to file handling for 10 times. That is what the condition I have given. I mean, what I have modified in my file. Okay, so that is the reason it is showing 10 times. Reading one line and then next line and then next line. This is how for loop will work to read the lines one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay, then reading the files into chunks. Chunks means part, small part. Okay, so again copy paste the same code. I'm using a while loop here while this condition is true. So I'm using a line data to refer this, like it's a line and data, right? So line data I'm just using randomly. File.read 5 means first 5 letters. Read the first 5 letters in the line. That is what the actual meaning I have referred here. So if line data, if something is there in the line data, then print the line data. If nothing is there, then break the statement. I mean break the while loop. That is what the concept here. Okay, if something is there, it will check first 5 letters. If anything is there, suddenly it will print to the next line. If nothing is there, that's all, it will break. It will check every line. If nothing is there, it will break. That is the concept, and I close the file. So if I run this code, this is the output. If you want, I can change it as 10. First 10 letters it is taking, and it will take including the space as well. It won't leave the space.